Hello and welcome to Monday Update. I'm Stephen Troll.
And I'm Alex Franks. First things first, we would like to welcome all of you incoming students from the largest ever PBA class.
Yeah. Is it really the largest ever PBA class?
Yes, it is the largest PBA class ever. In case you haven't heard, the largest.
Cool. No one cares. Let's move on.
All right, so speaking of incoming students, Stephen Hedger has come to PBA. The Hedger Brother Collection Company.
The CAF, Fresh Food Company, recently held an Oktoberfest themed day. While we appreciate their effort to get into the spirit, there's really no way of getting around the fact that PBA is trying to turn one of the most alcohol-centered themes of the year kosher, or Christian, whatever.
Which brings us to our next topic. In order to bring alcohol awareness, Health and Wellness has decided to throw a mocktail party. This brings us to a segment we like to call, Really?
Really, Health and Wellness, a mocktail party? You literally could not make it more obvious that we are a dry Christian campus unless you branded it on our foreheads. I mean, really?
Yeah, and really, even if ladies do drink free, no alcohol means that guys who attend have the same chances of getting a girl at the end of the party as they did at the beginning. Not at all.
Really though? Really? Who do you think is going to want to tweet that they went to a mocktail party? Oh, you went to a mocktail party? That's cool. I went to one of those when I was 5. It's called a tea party. This has been really. Alright, in an effort to modernize the school campus, PBA has remodeled the student center with an assortment of twisty furniture, resulting in a massive increase of awkward knee bruises.
Missions Emphasis Week took place from the 30th to the 4th, a time where loads of students sample foods from different cultures, ask a million questions, get really excited, sign up for countless trips, only to decide that God just isn't calling me to go at this time, unless it's Haiti.
We have with us today Douglas McIntosh, who is going to provide us with some commentary about the guy-to-girl ratio that has kind of been thrown off due to the tremendous size of this year's incoming class. Douglas McIntosh, everybody.
Hey Douglas, so tell us, what's it like for the gentlemen on campus now that there are so many more females?
Well, it's hard for me to say exactly. I'm not exactly a ladies' man. Maybe it's because I smell like a dead raccoon. I've never kissed a girl. They won't talk to me. Maybe it's because I have the mannerisms of a 3-year-old. Because I wear a diaper and needed a high chair. Does that necessarily make me a weirdo with IBS? So I don't shower every week. I eat trash because I like the way it tastes. I'm sorry if people think I'm immature because I pee in the bed and I floss with licorice.
That's one way to look at it.
I mean, I'm sure some lady's going to find me attractive because I research pickup lines and I don't know how to talk to women. No, I've never had a full conversation with one because I don't know how to. They don't understand what I'm saying when I'm talking with my mouth full and spitting in their face when I like.
All right. I think we've heard enough. Thank you very much, Douglas McIntosh, everybody. Yep, see ya. All right. Parking is the worst it's ever been, but we at MNL have come up with a little plan freshmen will no longer be allowed to have vehicles on campus. That all they use their cars for is for late night food runs and going home to their families on the weekends.
Preach.
Not only would this solve the parking issue, but also the inevitable freshman 15, as well as the ridiculous homesickness that is rampant in today's generation. You're welcome.
Except for the power couple, Jordan and Mackenzie DeGrasse. All married couples were kicked out of Mango housing in order to create extra dorm space. Upon first moving in, roommates struggled with new issues, such as which side of the bed to sleep on and who was going to bring home the bacon.
Next one. President Fleming recently celebrated a birthday, and he apparently paid for his own dinner with the Rinker staff. I mean, seriously, guys, we know you're broke and all, but it was his birthday. I mean, just look at the picture. Look how happy he looks. There you go, President Fleming.
Speaking of Rinker, all right, a new band has started up, and their name is East of Rinker. And in a desperate attempt to impress them, another band has also started up, West of Baxter.
So good. PBA recently purchased the funeral home located at the center of campus. And they're going to begin to reconstruct it in about a year. If we don't figure out housing soon, I heard Gurney's make a pretty good bet.
Student Activities recently hosted an 80s-themed coffee house. It was a huge success, featuring students who tried to act like they totally remember the 80s. But seriously, you're not fooling anyone. And if you were born in the 80s, I don't think you would want to be advertising that at a college coffee house.
No. Einstein's Bagels installed a second register in hopes of speeding up their long lines. Here to comment, the Einstein Bros.
So welcome. Yeah, Bridget, we are so stoked to be here right now.
So guys, how is this new register working out? Because word on the street is it's not working out pretty good.
Okay, bro. The register works fine. It's just that these people come and they order too much food.
Okay, the other day all I ordered was a coffee, and it took them like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Sweet. No, not sweet. That's a pretty long time for a cup of coffee.
Or maybe that's the perfect amount of time for a cup of coffee.
No, it's not.
Well, maybe we're trying to teach you a lesson, like patience. So you're welcome.
All right, fine, but what about the costs? Can't you guys cut that at all?
Why?
Because literally, whenever I go into Einstein's, I feel like I'm about to be bankrupt.
But you still come in, right?
Yeah, I guess.
We'll think about that.
We've solved nothing, so thank you for coming. The Einstein Bros, everybody.
That's all we have for you tonight. This has been Monday Update. I'm Stephen Kroll.
And I'm Alex Trent. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.